Journalists in major markets often come and go. Rarely do they grow up in the city, intern there, find major success in other cities, and then return to the very station where they got their start.
Ted Greenberg.
Ted Greenberg. Ted Greenberg is live.
Ted Greenberg is the exception to that rule.
Live at 5 in Epseek, and I'm Ted Greenberg, NBC 10 News.
Ted has realized his childhood dream of being on air in his hometown. Ted grew up in Center City and attended Friends Select. Since the 3rd grade, he knew exactly what he wanted to do in life. And in high school, opportunity came knocking in the form of an internship at Channel 10, a CBS affiliate at the time. He obviously had the chops and was hired after yet another internship at WMGM TV 40 in Atlantic City. Now, at this point, Ted was still in high school, but he managed to go to school during the day and run camera for the 6 p.m. news at night. After getting his diploma, he was hired full-time and worked his way up to anchor, and once again, he balanced school and work, attending Stockton University, majoring in criminal justice. It was in 1997 another station came calling for Ted's on-air services, WROC-TV in Rochester, New York. From there, he headed to Fox 61 in Hartford, Connecticut. Ted's craft was honed even more in Hartford, and the accolades came pouring in, including multiple Emmys and an Associated Press Award. But Ted's heart was always here. In 2002, Ted came home and returned to WMGM in Atlantic City, this time as the news director and 6 p.m. anchor. He oversaw a large expansion to the station and gained the respect of colleagues around the market. It was only a matter of time before NBC 10 requested he bring his talents back where it all began. He hit the ground running and has been at WCAU for 15 years now. As a South Jersey reporter for the station, he became the source viewers could count on for news in the Garden State. From major world events like 9/11 to local stories such as Hurricane Sandy, Ted has and continues to cover the news with grace and a real love for the area. You can't fake or learn local nuance. You just have to have it. He understands his viewers and their needs, and there's no end in sight.
Please welcome Ted Greenberg into the Broadcast Pioneers Hall of Fame.
That was an amazing video. I have to thank Brendan Conway at NBC 10 for putting that together. Thank you very much to the Broadcast Pioneers for this amazing honor. I'm very humbled to be included among such an accomplished group of broadcasters. And you know, becoming a reporter in my hometown was really a dream come true, as you saw. Starting in 3rd grade, as the video mentioned, I knew this was what I wanted to do. I did mock newscasts at school. I later built a news set in my bedroom, which I did not know was ever going to be seen again, and somehow managed to coerce my friends to co-anchor the news. All aspects of video production fascinated me, and most of all, I wanted to tell people's stories. And for more than 25 years, I have had the privilege of doing just that, the majority of the time in South Jersey. And that is where Jane Stark took a chance on me. Jane was the longtime general manager at WMGM TV 40, and she is here with us this evening. In 1992, while I was still in high school, Jane put me on the payroll, and my first job then was to box up 3/4-inch tapes of Sally Jesse Raphael and other syndicated shows, I think Donahue too, and ship them back to the distributors. And I also ran studio cameras for News Center 40 at 6, and I was ecstatic to be there. Jane also took a chance by letting a then teenager first report and anchor the news on our sister radio stations, including WMGM FM and the Dude and Dudis show, and later on TV 40. And without Jane's support and encouragement, I would not be here today. So Jane, thank you so very much. I also need to thank Rick Harris, Anzio Williams, Kathy Giroux, and many others on our current and past management teams at NBC 10 for giving me the opportunity to be a broadcast journalist at the station I grew up watching. The past 15 years have been absolutely incredible, and I look forward to many, many more. You know, this job is all about teamwork, and I'd like to thank some great and talented teammates who are also friends. John Marcucci, who I don't think was able to make it tonight, my partner for many, many years in our Jersey Shore Bureau. Tim Furlong, my brother from another bureau, which is his line, Delaware Bureau reporter. And Paul Quimby and Matt Mezer, my colleagues from both NBC 10 and Fox 61 in Hartford. It also makes me very happy to see some members of the next generation of broadcasters here with us as well, including a dynamic group of students from Stockton University in South Jersey. Follow your dreams, guys. You are the future. And lastly, I have to thank my family for always believing in me, including my incredibly supportive wife, Toby, my dad, Peter, stepmom, Tina, my mom, Susie, who we lost 18 years ago, my brother, Charlie, who was able to be here from Los Angeles, my in-laws, Gail and Bob Rosenthal, and our dear friends, Rona and Katie Kaplan. I love you all. Thank you so much.